Havant, if you can't use the internet, drop into our offices.
Hi, everybody.
Waterloo Library or Hayling Island Community Centre.
Hi. Just putting up my songs.
Each month at the Iridium Centre from 10 till 1. To find out when we're open or for advice, call free on 0808 278 7809. That's 0808 278 7809.
Hello, my name is Susanna and I'm lucky enough to be head of retail for the Cat and Rabbit Rescue Centre. Since 1986, when we opened our doors in Sidlesham at our centre, we've been helping unwanted, abandoned and neglected animals find the loving homes all animals deserve. We believe every animal should have the chance of a wonderful life, and with your support, we can continue to give second chances to our furry friends in need. Whether you're visiting to donate your pre-loved goods or popping into Bag of Bargain, make sure to come in and say hello at our Cat and Rabbit Rescue charity shop in Havant, just a couple of doors up from Wetherspoons. Look forward to seeing you soon.
How are we doing today? Good morning, Martin. I was thinking about you this morning because I haven't spoken to you in ages. Would you like a request? Good morning, everybody. It is 9 a.m. and it is Friday morning. It is the 10th of April, if you can actually believe that, 2026. Goodness me, I can hardly believe it's the 10th of April. You have me, Candis, for the next hour and a half, and hopefully I'm going to start your Friday off wonderfully. Well, Mark's already started it off beautifully, but I'm just going to keep that going. I hope everybody's doing really, really well this morning. We've had some beautiful weather this week. We really have, actually. We've been having our garden done at home. Hopefully it'll be ready, and then the weather will just go completely crazy and be beautiful and hot for months on end. We can hope. I'll tell you more about that later. First of all, I want to say thank you so much to my sponsor, Michael in Angus. Thank you, Michael. I want to play a specific song especially for you. This is Billy Williams with When Father Papered the Parlour. Right. Ooh, we got all of them in, coming in hard and fast already. Let me not get confused here.
Dabbing it here and dabbing it there, there was paste and paper everywhere. Mother was under the ceiling and the kids were under the floor.
Martin, would you? Oh, I love that song.
What do you think of poor old father?
Great choice. Do you want Arthur Godfrey's version? Okay.
The paste up in together as we thought would be for life. We had to make the parson in and make the man and wife. When father favored the parlour, you couldn't see Papa taste. Dabbing it here and dabbing it there, there was paste and paper everywhere. Mother was stuck to the ceiling and the kids were stuck to the floor. You never saw the blue and the road stuck up before. Father favored the parlour, you couldn't see Papa taste. Dabbing it here. You would place all over him. I say all over him. We're never going to move away from that house anymore. The father's gone and stuck the chair from the table to the floor. We can't find our piano, though it's broad and rather tall. We think that it's behind the paper parts upon the wall. With father paper the parlor, you couldn't be far from paper. Dabbing it here and dabbing it there, there was paper and paper everywhere. Mother was stuck to the ceiling and the kids were stuck to the floor. You never thought that the room was family so stuck up before. Come on. All the bit of lanterns. On top and bottom line, ladies in the center, kids in the center, advance. Come on, mother, don't stand there all night. We want to get the set over. Oh, dear old mother, come on, give it a kiss. You won't go out, I'll go home to the wife.
I love that song. I thought that was a cheerful way to start the day. And that was Billy Williams with When Father Papered the Parlour. I heard that a few weeks ago when Tony played it, and it just transported me straight back to when I first started at Angel. Gosh, do you know, I can't even remember how many years ago it was now. 4 years, maybe? I honestly don't remember. Tony will know. Anyway, regardless, that was one of the first songs that he played for me, and I just thought it just encompasses what Angel is, completely unique and joyful and nostalgic, and I love that. Anyway, that was for my sponsor, Michael in Angus. Thank you, Michael, for sponsoring my show. I always appreciate you so much. Goodness me, we have so many requests coming in thick and fast already. If you want to get your request in, please give my lovely receptionist, Chris, a call on 0800 014 1955. I love having a receptionist because I really like having Chris here, but I do miss speaking to you guys myself. So you can also give her a call on the standard rate number, which is 02392 4. Oh my goodness, do you know what? I can't remember what comes after 4. Give me a second. I'm having a memory blank. 481988. There you go. I nearly gave you the wrong number. Somebody random would be getting your phone calls for Angel requests. That wouldn't be any good, would it? That was 02392 481988. Or you can email. I will read your emails myself. If you send me a lovely story. We don't really have a theme this week. Although... no, I don't know. A theme might develop. We'll see. But if you have any story you want to tell me, maybe something you've done over the Easter break, maybe how you had your first kiss with your wife or your husband, anything. Honestly, I would love to hear it. Give me an email on studio@angelradio.uk. If you have anything you want me to read out on air as well, anyone's birthday, we love hearing from you. We love hearing from you. Alternatively, you can join me. I currently have a ponytail with one random stray piece of hair standing straight up. So if you'd like to see that yourself, join me on the video live stream on YouTube. And our channel is Angel Vintage. You can get your requests in. We have a little chat when there's some music playing, and you can come laugh at my antenna that I have on top of my ponytail. That will not stay down this morning. Other than that, just stay tuned. We have lots of music coming up, lots of requests, lots of little stories, and even a quiz from Drifter Dave. The first person to get their request in this morning, Thelma in Gosport, and she says she loves all the angels. We love you, Thelma. Thank you so much for your request. I did hear Chris say, oh my goodness, you're the first one, you're the early bird. So here is Skeeter Davis with Somebody Loves You from 1962. We're already busy, everybody. My hair. It's flat. Right. Hello, Peter. Good morning. Hello, Eric. The different phone numbers are to different phones. The 0800 number is a free phone number. The 023 number is a standard rate number, but there is two different phones. They're both in reception. There's only Chris. So although there's two phones, she obviously can only answer one at a time.
Chris from Bishop Wharton says, because it was Amanda's birthday, just to let you know, he took her to see Irving Berlin's Top Hat in London.
Oh, okay. Nice. Thank you. Top Hat. Right. Right, got that one. Those two are connected. Paint it black. Do I make this look easy? I'm not making it look easy because I've lost what I'm doing. Oh, okay, Eric, I've got your request. Please don't mention it. Okay, that caught me off guard because it still says it's playing music and it's not, right? It's testing me this morning. That was Skeeter Davis with Somebody Loves You from 1957, I believe it was. That was for Thelma in Gosport. Thank you so much, Thelma. Gosh, we have so many requests coming in. I'm losing the plot here a little bit. Okay, Martin. Martin was the first one to get his request in on YouTube. Martin was the first one on YouTube this morning. Good morning, Martin. And he's requested one of my favorite songs. I absolutely love this song so much. This is Too Fat to Polka. No, I always call it that. It's not called that. It's called Too Fat Polka by Arthur Godfrey.
Here's a silly ditty, you can sing it right away. Now here is what you say, so sing it while you may. Here's a silly jingle, you can sing it night and noon. Here's the words, that's all you need. Time to sing the tune. Oh, I don't want her, you can have her. She's too fat for me. She's too fat for me. She's too fat for me. I don't want her, you can have her. She's too fat for me. She's too fat, she's too fat, she's too fat for me. I get dizzy, I get numb when I'm dancing with my jumbo. I don't want her, you can have her. She's too fat for me. She's too fat for me. She's too fat for me. I don't want her, you can have her. She's too fat for me. She's too fat, she's too fat, she's too fat for me.
And she prance up a hill.
No.
And she dance a quadrille.
No.
She's bending your groove.
By herself, she's a groove.
Could she possibly sit upon your knee?
No.
We don't want her, you can have her. She's too fat for me.
Let me see what we're writing here.
We don't want her, you can have her.
I use the standard rate because my phone contact gives me loads of free calls, but I don't know many people have got calling plans. Oh, that's nice of you, Eric. That's very nice of you. How thoughtful. Good morning, Becky. Becky's back. So who wants to request? We've got Eric's request. I'm losing the plot here. Peter, would you like a request, Peter? Becky, have you missed this? Becky, would you like a request? Peter, would you like a request? I'm trying not to press things on the keyboard with my chest. I like put it on the keyboard and press things. Oh. Oh no. Oh gosh. I very regularly get one second. That was Too Fat Polka by Arthur Godfrey, and that was requested by Martin on YouTube. I love that song so much. Just I played it for my daughter and she thought it was absolutely hilarious. So there you go. That was, yes, thank you so much. That was for Martin, who is listening currently on YouTube. Well, I suspect he's listening on YouTube and on radio. He was the first person to get his request in on YouTube. If you do want to join us on YouTube, it is Angel Vintage. And that's the same name we use on all our social media. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on Instagram, we're on TikTok. We're everywhere. We're down with the kids now. Definitely join us on social media, especially on things like TikTok and YouTube. There's so many behind the scene videos. There's little tours of the studio, these funny little videos of people doing stuff that you would never ever normally get to see. There's interviews of all of our members of our team. All very exciting. And there's a new one out today. Oh, that one's going to be Charles Wiley. That's a fascinating man. Gosh, he's lived a very interesting life. Everyone at Angel has, actually. That is definitely one thing I've learned. Everybody at Angel always says, oh, why do you want to speak to me? Because I sit down and I talk to people and I record it. And every single person, why do you want to speak to me? I don't have anything to say. And they always have something interesting to say. Always, all of them. So there's definitely some cool stories there you should go and listen to. But in a minute, we're going to do our quiz. But first, I'm going to play a song for my lovely friend June with pink hair. June has pink hair, and I love that about her. I hope you're doing very well, June. I know that we always miss each other on the phone. It is so difficult now that I don't answer the phones, and I do miss talking to you, but I'm always thinking of you. And I hope that you have been out to have your hair done with your daughters recently. And I'm going to play you, of course, we already know I'm going to play her a Kitty Callan song. I'm going to play One Grain of Sand from 1966, just to say I am thinking of you.
Tell you what is real and what is true. This is how I feel if I lost you. So alone, on my own, just like one grain of sand, just like one grain of sand. You'll never find me like a million times I would be without you. Every road I walk leads me to you. Which way would I turn if we were true? So alone, on my own, just like one grain of sand, just like one grain of sand. No one you know ain't no wonder the sea.
Right. What's a good time to do? I think probably good time to do the quiz. Probably help us 9. Maybe I'll do it in a minute. 9:20. Oh my goodness, I've missed so many requests. I've got a trapped nerve in my lower spine 2 weeks ago, and now I've got this pain. Oh, Becky, oh my goodness. Oh, your spine as well. Your back is it's so difficult when you've got a backache. Love it. Yeah, of course. I love Louis Armstrong. Love.
Did I get you played for Jean? What was it?
June.
June. That's good.
Kitty Callan, One Grain of Sand. This one, this is it playing now. And that was Kitty Callan with One Grain of Sand for my very lovely friend June. Hope you're doing well. I think you might be on the phone to Chris. I'm not sure. I'm always sad I can't speak to you, but like I said, I am thinking of you, June, and I hope you've been enjoying the sun. So we have been sort of prepared for summer this year. Normally, I wait until it gets sunny, and then I think, oh no, I need to seed my grass. So we have a north-facing garden, which means we do get sun most of the day. It's just that it's in the sort of bottom half of the garden. So the first half of the garden just remains permanently in the shade of the house, which is not too bad, except nothing grows there really. The grass certainly doesn't grow there. We have a lovely little pit of mud most of the year. We definitely do in winter. And I've got cats and kids, and the mud gets traipsed in and out. So it drives me demented. And I stupidly chose light grey carpets. They look very pretty. I'm just constantly cleaning them. So we have decided that we're having a very big decking done, which is probably about 1/3 of our garden. And then the rest of it, we're going to have that like fake grass put down. And then I'm going to grow everything in pots. So I've got loads of pots to go all around the garden. And I'm going to grow all my vegetables and flowers in there because it's much easier to manage. But don't worry. I still have things like my rooted Christmas tree and my butterfly tree. I've got a raised flower bed, and I've got there'll be lots of natural plants because I do love gardening, and I'm definitely going to try and attract butterflies and bees as I always do. Don't tell my kids that though. My youngest Miko is not a big fan of insects, so I don't tell her that the stuff I plant actually is intended to attract insects. But I will be planting lots of stuff, but we're having that done at the moment. That was already started at the beginning of the week. So there's a nice big frame for the decking. Unfortunately, though, I live in a mid-terraced old Victorian house. So there's no way around. He can only go through the house. So my house is a little bit of a building site at the moment. I know it's temporary, but it does make me feel a little bit stressed out when there's just stuff everywhere and like sawdust coming through the windows. Even upstairs into the bathroom, there's sawdust all over the windowsill. Just little bits of like soil and gravel throughout the house. Mud on the back doorstep by the washing machine. Just things like that. But anyway, it's temporary. I keep having to remind myself I can clean it when the garden's done, and then we'll have a lovely garden and a clean house. It's a win-win. And then I won't feel guilty for kicking the kids and the cats out into the garden because I'll have somewhere nice to play. So that's hopefully going to be ready in about a week or so, and I'll have a lovely garden to enjoy the sun in. But I'm going to play one more song. I'm going to play one more song, and then I'm going to do the quiz. So let's do David in Leafy Shepherd's Bush, and he has requested Francois Hardy with All Over the World.
It's your higgledy-piggledy today. This is Chris from North London giving me a quiz whereby is used letters from the alphabet, and we're meant to guess and number them. It says Angel Radio.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and June says, sorry she missed you again. She's only just got up. She's not well again.
Oh, no. Okay. Gosh, it's busy this morning. It's so busy this morning. Right. La Vie, where are we at? La Vie. Okay.
Are you thinking of me now? tumbling down. All over the world, others have found tonight. There's someone like me watching the sun's fading light. Over the sky, there is a sing from below. Here under the star, I'm wanting you to know.
Does anybody know the first the year of the first song released by Slade? Because I feel like they're not in our time frame. I feel like they're from the 70s, but somebody has requested Slade. Ooh. And that was Francois Hardy with All Over the World, requested by David in Leafy Shepherd's Bush. Thank you, David. So where are we at? There's so much going on this morning. Honestly, it's a little bit crazy. Let me get my head into this properly. Let's do the quiz. The quiz is sponsored by Drifter Dave. So I'm going to play Drifter Dave's song, and then we will do his quiz. So he has requested Dusty Springfield with My Colouring Book.
Those who fancy coloring books, and lots of people do. Here's a new one for you.
Okay. I've lost my mind. Not really. I just lost my place. There's another record about a bigger lady, hugging and chalking. Oh. I'm going to try find that. Hugging and chalking. We'll try find that one. By Hoagie. Oh my goodness, how do you say that then? Hoagie Commish? Right, we're going to try find that one. Carmichael. Right. Sorry, Carmichael. That makes more sense. Carmichael. I'm not requesting it though. That's okay, Eric. I'll try to find it of my own request. Really slow typing. Don't worry about it. You're cool. You're on your first cup of tea. I've had my cup of tea. I've had my breakfast. I've got a Diet Coke. I'm way ahead of you, Dave. We did wonder where you were. Working last Friday, didn't seem to pop on as yeah, no. Gosh, I bet it is getting busy. I guess coming up to summer it gets really busy. Early quiz, Wild Winds Are Blowing was the first ever record. Thank you, Dave. So I didn't think that they were in our time frame, but I guess they are just in our time frame. Wild Winds Are Blowing. Right. I haven't even had a tea yet. I do have a coffee. Coffee's all right, Becky. Coffee counts. And that was Dusty Springfield with My Colouring Book, requested by Drifter Dave, who is, in fact, the sponsor of what's happening next.
Drifter Dave from Welham near the New Forest is pleased to sponsor the quiz on Candis's Late Breakfast Show.
Well, thank you so much, Drifter Dave, for not only sponsoring the quiz, but actually creating the quiz for us every single week. Ow. Sorry about that. Just kicked the table. I was just saying I've got to be really careful with the keyboard because every time I reach over to do something, I accidentally put my, how do I say this politely on air? I put my chest on the keyboard and press things. And stuff starts happening in the computer. So I always got to be really careful when I reach over because that does happen. Right, let's get on with the quiz. If you think you know the answers to any of these questions or all of them, if you think you can beat Alan in Orpington, who is our current reigning champion. Who was the person? Oh, Jenny on Hailing Island. At one point, she was also the quiz queen. So those are the two people to beat. They are the best ones so far. But Alan in Orpington is the current reigning champion of our quiz. But if you think you know any of the answers, do give Chris a call on 0800 014 1955 or 02392 481988. Or there's so many ways you can contact us. You can email your answers in on studio@angelradio.uk. Or you can jump on our YouTube channel and tell me yourself. I love to hear from you. Everybody on YouTube, I hope you're ready. Everybody listening on the radio, get your thinking caps on. Okay. Question 1. Which famous 60s singer has half of their ashes scattered in a church in Henley-on-Thames? So which famous 60s singer has half of their ashes scattered at a church in Henley-on-Thames? Question 2. Which London Underground station, let me try this all over again, hang on. Which London Underground station's name is made up of 2 types of cheese? So which London Underground station's name is made up of 2 types of cheese? Question 3, A. Which 2 60s icons appeared in a soap? And B. Which characters did they play? Question 4. I knew the answer to this one. I didn't know the answers to any of the others, but I knew the answers to this one. What is a gummy squirrel? What is a gummy squirrel? Question 5. Let me try this again. What is the name of the first tennis Grand Slam of the calendar year? And B, where is it held? So 5A, what is the name of the first tennis Grand Slam of the calendar year? And B, where is it held? Okay, if you think you know the answers, please give us a call, give us an email, or give us a comment on YouTube. The prize is that I read your name out and tell you well done, and you feel very proud of yourself, and I feel very proud of you as well.
Candis's quiz was kindly sponsored by Drifter Dave from Wellow, New Forest.
Thank you, Drifter Dave, for doing that. We always appreciate you doing a quiz for us. It makes it even more fun to be on this morning's show. Okay, where are we? What time is it? Gosh, 9:30, almost 25 to 10 already. The time flies when you're having fun. Chris in Bishop's Waltham, good morning. Chris said, because it was Amanda's birthday on the weekend, he took her to see Top Hat in London. Oh my goodness, that sounds amazing. I hope it was as amazing as it sounds. What an amazing theatre show. I love the theatre. I really love the theatre, especially in London. There's something so magical about that. I remember when we first moved to England, we went to see that. What did we go and see? I've seen so many shows. I can't remember what my first one was in London. Anyway, we went to theatre in London. I was so excited. Being a theatre kid, I went to performing arts school. So the theatre in London was like, wow to me. And I've seen so many stage performances in London. Cats, Lion King, The Woman in Black, Phantom of the Opera, I think, was the first one I saw in London, actually. And I've been in a lot of them as well. Sadly, I've never been a Phantom of the Opera, but I was in Cats, not like obviously the official version of Cats. It was like a performing arts school version of Cats. What else have we done? Goodness, I've done so many theatre shows. I can't even remember most of them. I was in Greece. I was Rizzo in Greece, and she's my favourite character, so I was pretty pleased about that. Anyway, enough of me talking about that. Chris, I hope you and Amanda had a wonderful time, and I'm sure Amanda had a fantastic birthday. Happy birthday to Amanda. And Chris has requested the Rolling Stones with Paint It Black for Amanda. And you know, this came on the other day, and for all I know, Chris is the person who requested it. But we were driving along, and I said to my husband, oh, I always play this song for one of my listeners. So I do think of you guys in my everyday life. I don't just think of you when I'm here. But here is Paint It Black by the Rolling Stones. I've lost the plot a little bit here.
Well, I'm not surprised. I think I'm losing it.
Yeah.
Well, he gave me those numbers because what is it saying is, you know, if you number all the letters of the alphabet.
Oh, I see.
And if you use these numbers, then that makes angel.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
I mean, he said two separate ones because obviously I had to think from what he actually meant, but I think he meant because it's two words.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Radio. But I make it that, but just say you can put it in or something.
Yeah, because I was going to say, because I've got somebody who actually sponsors a quiz. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't think it's fair to do another quiz.
Unless you just meant I should do it.
Or maybe I'll just say, who is it again? Chris from North London.
Yeah.
I'll just say thank you. You and me
Yeah.
had fun doing it. Thank you. Right.
You got a request from a Godfrey, haven't you? He's just
Possibly.
asked for the same thing again.
Oh, that one, Ugly Bug Ball.
Yeah. Oh, I just remember Godfrey's from Edmonton, isn't he?
Yes, you're right. He is.
Oh, Jeffrey.
Oh.
I don't know what Jeffrey's from. It's Godfrey. I'm thinking.
Oh, that's Jeffrey. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I'm sure he's from Fareham.
No. I don't know what's going on this morning. Everything's everywhere. Right. Oh, look, guys, give me some sanity. Right. Whole milk, thick cream, yummy. Okay. Hoagie Carmichael. Yeah, so I have heard of him. When you said Carmichael, about just when you didn't put the L at the end, I got really confused. No Joe today. Oh, hello, Jason. Hope Southsea is sunny. Joe, as in, we've got two Joes. We've got Hang on one second. Sorry, I'll be right back. The song's going to end. And that was the Rolling Stones with Paint It Black for Chris in Bishop's Waltham and his lovely girlfriend Amanda, whose birthday it was. Happy birthday, Amanda. Okie dokie. It feels a little bit crazy this morning. I'm not complaining. I love it when people are so involved with the show. Hopefully I just keep it all going. Right, so Pauline, this is for Pauline 2. Pauline or Pauline 2? Let me just double check that. Pauline 2 in Drayton. And this is Do you know what? I'm not sure if this was requested by Pauline or if this was requested by somebody else for Pauline. But regardless, the song is for Pauline in Drayton, and My Eyes Have Seen You by The Doors. Got to keep an eye on the time. Okay, right. This hair has just got a mind of its own. Oh, it's gone flat. Look, just like stands up. Right. Missed all of that because I forgot I had a lecture. Oh no! See there now. I've got something planned for you that once it's done, I'd like to be able to send it to you at Angel Radio. That would be lovely, Becky. Last week, I got a massive piece of post from Eric's daughter, and it's the most beautiful piece of crystal art, and it's stitch, and it's pink and blue and purple, and I really love it. And I'm going to put it in a frame in my dressing room next to my dressing table. Oh, Joe, the listener Joe. Sorry, I thought you meant the person at Angel Joe. There's so many Joes, I got confused. No, you're right, there's no Joe this morning. Yeah, you're right. Yes, it was Crystal. I was really, honestly, it was so sweet of her. I was so touched by it. I've still got it on the side, on like she sent it on a board so it doesn't break. I've got to get a frame, but I really love it. I put a picture of it up on Facebook, actually. I was really touched by it. It's my favourite colours as well, pink, blue and purple. My dressing room's purple, so it's perfect. And that was My Eyes Have Seen You by The Doors. That was for Pauline too in Drayton. Thank you. Eric in Haverfordwest. I was just talking about Eric. Last week, his daughter, Karen, sent me, I can't remember if it was last week or the week before because my weeks get muddled up, but she sent me a piece of post. It was a gift that she'd made me. And it's this absolutely beautiful piece of crystal art. And it is my favorite Disney character, Stitch. Her and I share a love for Stitch. We, when she came down to see us at the studio, she had Stitch stuff on and I had Stitch stuff on, so we bonded over that. And she must have spent, I don't even know how long it must have taken her. It must have taken hours, but it's this absolutely beautiful, I think it's like A3 piece of crystal art. It's all purple with pinks and blues in it of Stitch, and I'm going to put it in a frame and I'm going to stick it up next to my dressing table because genuinely it's so pretty and it must have taken her so long to do that. I was so touched that she'd made it for me. It was really sweet. So thank you so much, Karen. Eric, you have a lovely daughter. I'm not surprised by that, but you do have a lovely daughter. So Eric in Haverfordwest has requested Alona Wynne with Al Bowley. And please don't mention it. Eric, you always pick great, like, old songs. I love this. This is angel style music to me. Did I tell you they don't do my lip balm in tubes anymore? Oh, no, they do. But it's Vaseline and it's £10 now. £10 for Vaseline. Or these are £1. So it's the same thing. It's just in a tin instead of a tube. So now I use the tins because I'm not paying £10 for a tube of Vaseline. That's disgusting.
Papa dear, it's just how I feel. Please don't mention it. I won't mention it if you don't. I made a vow.
Yeah, I also knew she did crystal art. So when I saw it, I also remembered that she'd said she did crystal art, but I don't know how long it must have taken. Honestly, I would never have the patience to do that. I wish I did. I'd like to think I would, but I don't think I would. Oh, okay. Lana lips. I do like comics. The reason I like this one is because it's got pink in it and it makes my lips a bit pinker. And I'm not really a lip balm person, lip gloss person. It's either lipstick or Vaseline. I don't like lip gloss. It's too I don't know, sticky. Lana lips. So I used to use lanolin when I was breastfeeding. Sometimes I forget that I'm talking to people on YouTube because I know it's good for chapped skin. Sometimes I forget that I'm on the internet live when I say things. Oh no, I know. I was just gonna say it gets in your hair. When it I hate that so much. And you can't kiss with lip gloss on. I use lipstick that's non-transferable or Vaseline. And because I'm ginger, I'm so pale, my lips are so white. My hang on, I'm gonna come back to this conversation. That was Al Bowley and a Nona Win. Do you know what I said? A Lona Win. Sorry, it's a Nona Win with Please Don't Mention It. And that was for Eric in Haverfordwest. Thank you so much, Eric. Right, where are we? Katie in Milton. Hello, Katie. Good morning. Is this Milton in Southsea? That's where I live. I love Milton. Anyway, she has requested a Billy Williams with The Old Lamplighter. And I think it is actually Sammy Kaye and his orchestra featuring Billy Williams. This is from 1963. Yeah, exactly. Well, I nearly said it, but I didn't. But you knew what I meant. Oh dear. Don't go make me blush. What was it the other week? Someone made me blush at Angel, and I never really blush, but I blushed at Angel. I was like, probably Mark. I can't remember. Oh no, it was Ivan. He told me a rude joke, and I blushed. It was Ivan. Let's check the emails.
If there were sweethearts in the park, you'd pass a lamp and leave it dark, remembering the days that used to be. Or they recall
Oh no.
you love someone who loved you.
Aww.
Who walks with him alone.
Hang on, guys. I'm going to be right back.
He made the night.
I'm going to be right back.
Wherever he would go, he would go.
One of our listeners, oh, here we go. One of our listeners, Arthur, you've probably seen the email about him getting bitten when he was trying to save his dog from a dog attack.
Yeah.
I was going to ask Tony if we can send him that little thing he missed, because they did a whole show on different stories about different listeners' dogs.
All right.
And his dog was in it, and he missed it because he was in hospital.
Oh.
So I was going to see if we could send it to him.
Is it? Did you say that in that?
Yeah.
Why don't you send the email on
to Tony. That's a good idea.
And just ask.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. Yeah.
I sent it to his Gmail.
Okay. Like his personal one. What is it?
It's yeah.
Oh, that one there.
Yeah, he's more likely to read
Okay.
that, I think.
Cool.
The little stars that fly all alone. He turns them on when night is near. He turns them off when dawn is near. The little man we loved of long
And that was Sammy Kaye and his orchestra featuring Billy Williams with The Old Lamp Lighter. That was requested by Katie, who was listening in Milton. Katie, my oldest daughter is called Katie. Lovely name. So Arthur and Misty. Arthur says, Dear Candis, if you have time, please could you play Primo Scala, the Village Band? Of course I will. He says, I had to save Misty from a dog attack and I was bitten. Misty is his dog. And I was bitten and I got infected in my blood and spent 4 days over Easter in hospital. Arthur, that's awful. And he missed the Saturday Sounds of the Hounds program, which included his little dog Misty. Well, Arthur, I'm going to speak to Tony and see if we can figure something out so you can still hear that. But I'm really sorry you got bitten. I hope you're much better now. And I'm so glad that Misty got saved. So well done to you. But it's such a shame you got bitten. Oh, it's really scary, isn't it? Because some dogs aren't as well behaved as other dogs. So that is really sad. I'm so sorry that you're not very well. But of course I will play that for you. So where are we? Where is it? Where is it? If I can find it, I'll play it for you. Oh, there it is. There we go. Primo Scala with the Village Band from 1937.
Sometimes it goes smooth, and then some days it's as if things are all over the place.
I know, it seems to go crazy and then sort of chill a bit, but
Yeah.
thank you. Oh, awesome, thank you. Jan and Dean. Popsicle. Hugging and chalking is actually being done by quite a few people, which I didn't realise, including Johnny Mercer. I didn't know that. Shall I play Johnny Mercer's version? Let's do that. I might play his version. I quite like him. Someone thought I was wearing blusher the other day and thought I was blushing. I just caught the sun. I've got a guy doing my garden at the moment. His name's Leroy, and he said to me, he goes so dark when he tans, right? And he said to me, somebody on holiday was trying to flirt with him, and apparently the lady, it was like a waitress, and she was like, "Oh, you look so Your face looks like a tomato. Because apparently it was really red. I was like, oh, that's nice flirting, isn't it? You look like a tomato. Oh gosh. Have I missed anybody's requests? Jason, have you got a request? Peter, did you ask me for something? We should. And that was Primo Scala with the Village Band from 1937. That was for Arthur and Misty. Wishing you a very, very speedy recovery. I hope that, and it sounds like you're home now, but I hope that you're actually better as well. What's the time? Oh, shall we go through the quiz questions a little bit one more time? Just see if you can have a little bit more of a think and get any more right. So, quiz question number 1. Which famous 60s singer had half of their ashes scattered in a church in Henley-on-Thames? Number 2. Which London Underground station's name is made up of 2 types of cheese? That's a very clever question, that one. Question 3A. Which 2 60s icons appeared in a soap? Question 3B. Which characters did they play? Question 4, the only one I knew the answer to. What is a gummy squirrel? A gummy squirrel. Question 5A. What is the name of the first tennis Grand Slam of the calendar year? And 5B. Where is it held? Right. If you think you know any of those answers, and I'm sure you must, if I know one, I'm sure you know one. Give us a call on 0800 014 1955. Email us studio@angelradio.uk or jump on YouTube. Give me a comment. Come tell me yourself. We've got people who are joining in already on here, so I would love to hear from you. But in the meantime, let's get on with our requests. I don't want to run out of time to do all these, actually. Jeffrey. Do you know, I'm not sure where you're from, Jeffrey. I can never remember. He has requested Burl Ives with The Ugly Bug Ball. So here we go. I haven't heard this song in such a long time.
Once a lonely caterpillar sat and cried to a sympathetic beetle by his side. I've got nobody to help. I'm such an
Ugly bug.
Then a spider and a dragon.
I love this song. Eric, how long do you think it took your daughter to do that? The patience to, like, how does she put the little gems on with like a little pokey thing, I guess?
One and all at the ugly bug ball.
I turn into a tomato in the heat, let alone the sun. Yeah, I'm okay in the heat, and I absolutely love the heat because I guess growing up in South Africa, I'm more used to the heat. I don't do very well with cold. I'm a baby when I'm cold. And I do love the sun, but I have to be so careful with, like, obviously being ginger, I have to have like factor 50 on. I don't even risk it because it's just, I will burn. and I love a fake tan though, because I do like to be brown. I do love fake tan, but anyway, I'm not very, I mean, okay.
I think people are misunderstanding the third question because they keep mentioning like Ina Sharples and Len because we want to know Davy Jones and Peter Noon, don't we?
Oh, were they saying the other characters?
Yeah. somebody even said, you know, what's her name, Barbara Windsor and all that. What we want to
I
know,
named it pretty
what we want to know is
because
which two 60s icons appeared in the soap, which is Davy Jones and Peter Moon.
yeah, and then which characters did they play? Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
sure how you confuse that. But that's a
No.
pretty clear question.
Yeah.
I don't know how to reword that differently. I guess they'll just have to misunderstand it.
Well, which were two musicians, maybe, or two singers, Davy Jones and Peter Noon, because Peter Noon is from.
Are they singers? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'll re-say that one and I'll word it like that.
Because even Alan Law Peter didn't do it.
Oh my gosh, it must be a hard one. Oh, okay, yeah. I know what you mean. I if I take off, I don't have any color on me. I think I probably have nope, not even strap marks. I'm just white. That was the Ugly Bug Ball from Belle Ives. I think that was from Summer Magic. I think it's a Disney song, isn't it? Goodness me, I'm not actually 100% certain on any of this. That was requested by Jeffrey. Thank you so much, Jeffrey. I think there's been a little bit of confusion around our third quiz question, so I'm going to reword it for you and see if this helps. So this is just question 3A and B, okay? 3A, which two 60s singers, so they're both singers, they're both men, which two 60s male singers appeared in a soap? So they made appearances in a soap. It isn't necessarily that they were permanent characters, it's just that they made an appearance. And which characters did they play? They weren't necessarily linked to each other. They both played a character. They were both males. They were both singers, and they both made an appearance rather than like a permanent spot. I'm not saying they didn't have a permanent spot, but it doesn't mean that they did have a permanent spot. I hope that's a bit more helpful because I think there's been a lot of confusion around that question, and I'm not sure if I worded it correctly. But everybody seems to be doing pretty well with the rest of them, so well done. Okay, Becky. Becky is listening to me on YouTube, and Becky had a trapped nerve in her back a few weeks ago, and now she has golfer's elbow as well. It's not going very well. So Becky's having to type left-handed for me, but she's still managing to do it, bless her. But she has requested a Louis Armstrong song with La Vie en Rose, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but hopefully I am. So here's Louis Armstrong. I love this song. I love Louis Armstrong. 6 weeks. It took that lady who did that big bit of art for me 6 weeks to make that. That's a long time. Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, 6 weeks.
I spoke to the postman, just says hello.
Oh, okay.
He
Sent the email.
Oh, he doesn't.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Morning. Thank you. I'm going to play Spencer the Postman a song.
It's funny, really, because question 2 and question 4 was a question on the chase the other day.
Oh, really?
I wonder if you sometimes get
maybe.
questions from that.
Yeah, maybe. Question 4 is the only one I knew.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw it, I thought, I'm sure I saw that when I watched the taste the other day.
Probably.
Yeah, the other one was the Swiss cottage one. But people say Leicester Square, of course, as well.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I can see that. Have we got any quiz answers in here? Right. I've lost my place again. Cheesy hot cross buns? That's unusual. A lot of people have cheese on hot cross buns? Is that normal? What do you guys have on your hot cross buns? I just have butter. Cheese? I have to try that. Just like cheddar or like cream cheese. No, I think cheddar sounds better. Okay, that's definitely new to me. They have the cheese in the bun. Is it? I don't want to judge. I'm not judging. They sound really weird. I'm not sure I'm sold on that one, Becky. Do they still have the fruit in them? No, I don't know about that. Although I do eat cheese and fruit together, to be fair. I do eat cheese and grapes together. So maybe I need to... And that was Becky's request with La Vie en Rose by Louis Armstrong. Thank you so much, Becky. Becky's currently eating cheesy hot cross buns, which, again, I just said to her, I'm not judging her, and I'm not judging her. I've never had them, but they sound strange to me. Although I do eat cheese and fruits together, so, you know, it's probably not as strange as it sounds. Anyway, goodness me, time is running away today. In a few minutes, we're going to read out the winners of the quiz. So please keep going. See if you can get any right. Spencer the postman says, good morning. Good morning, Spencer. I'm going to try and play you a song in a minute. But first, we're going to play Terry 1 in Portsmouth's request. And he has requested Johnny Sandon and the Remo 4 with Magic Potion.
Won't you see in my plea? I love her oh so desperately. Oh, gypsy, hear my plea, and make her care for me. I loved her from the very start, but I can't seem to win her heart. So please, oh please, tell me, gypsy, won't you make a magic potion? The kind full of candy emotion. I'm asking for it.
I need to play another song request in a minute. Just ignore it. Cheese is in the bun itself. I thought they were weird, but they're really nice. It just tastes like the bread you get with cheese in it. Okay, but do the cheesy hot cross buns also have fruit in them? Like, I know they have cheese in them, but do they also have fruit in them? Because I like to have crackers with cheese and then grapes. So although I'm being judgmental, I probably need to not, because that's literally what I like to eat. Or tomatoes. So also, they just like cheesy buns. So now I'm feeling more like they should have the fruit in them. You've changed my mind. I'm gonna have to go and try them. I'm gonna have to go buy some hot cross buns and put cheese on them and tell you what it's like. Because now I want to try it. Last night I ate about 4 kilos of mussels. No, not that many, but I did eat a lot of mussels. I had 2 packs of mussels. And a whole pack of spinach and a whole pack of asparagus. Actually, only a half a pack of asparagus. And my cat has so much mackerel and mussels. And that was Magic Potion by Johnny Sandon and the Remo 4. Sorry, Remo 4. That was requested by Terry 1 in Portsmouth. Thank you, Terry. And now I have an email. Where are we? Where are we? Can't find the email. It's on my phone. Hang on, I'm going to pull it up. So, the crew of SS Shield Hall. Here we go. They said, "Hi Candis, it's the crew of the SS Shield Hall again. Can you play this request for us at about 10 a.m. on Friday the 10th of April? Of course I will. Our vintage engineering team are currently raising steam and preparing to sail from Southampton, 110 berth, on Sunday about midday. We're heading off down through Hurst Point to Falmouth for our annual dry dock, for a hull inspection and a clean down before we start our passenger sailings in May. And sailing dates, for anybody who is interested, are available on ssshieldhall.co.uk. We thought that something relevant would be either," and then he's given me 2 suggestions, and he said he will leave the choice up to me. And he says, "Many thanks, Pete, one of the ship's many grease monkeys." Well, good morning to the whole crew of the SS Shield Hall, specifically Pete. I hope your sailing goes really well. And I'm going to play you Petula Clark with Sailor.
Sorry, Chris from North London is a bit of a moaner, I think. You said apparently you didn't play this song last week if you can fit it in.
Yeah.
Okay, and then he said what really annoys him is if people
Thank you very much.
Well, he said apparently that was left over last week and then it didn't get played, but maybe it did or something.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
It seems to be Fridays is him ringing, and during the week it's Kate.
I guess the problem is that by this point I've probably got enough songs. So if
Somebody else I think asked for a Willie Bell song, but not that one. I think it was something of the Watchman, the light watch light man or something.
Oh,
Katie from Milton.
that was. I think that's Billy Williams.
I see.
Billy Williams, yeah.
I try not to confuse it anymore.
Thank you, Chris.
If you need a cool fan, let me know.
Oh, I'm glad I've got her to be my little barrier sometimes, because people who complain at me about things that I can't really control. William Bell. Right. Every day will be like a holiday. And that was Petula Clark with Sailor for the whole crew of the SS Shield Hall. So well done. Thank you so much for all the hard work that you do there. And especially good morning to Pete. So thank you guys for your request. Ooh, next up. Goodness me, right. And after this song, we're going to read out the winners of the quiz. But first, I'm going to play Chris from North London's request with William Bell, and Every Day Will Be Like a Holiday. Right, any last minute attempts at the quiz before I get all the names? I'm going to be right back.
Now she's been gone for such a long time. Since she's been gone, she's been on my mind.
Your grandson's smart, Eric.
Gotta let her name
That was a good guess.
just about through. She said no word, I'll be home soon. And every day will be like a holiday. Oh, I know it will. When my baby comes home. I'll never have to worry about sitting by the phone.
I think we might even get all our requests done today.
I'll never feel alone. Sometimes today, I know when she gets here, she'll never go away. And every day, oh yeah, will be like a holiday. Oh, yes, when my baby comes home. Oh, everything will be like a holiday. When my baby, oh yeah, when my baby.
And that was William Bell with Every Day Will Be Like a Holiday. And that was requested by Chris in North London. Thank you, Chris. Now, we're going to do the quiz answers and the winners. So, hang on. We've got to get the... can't forget this bit.
Drifter Dave from One Only at a New Forest is pleased to sponsor the quiz on Candis's Late Breakfast Show.
Thank you, Dave, so much for both doing the quiz and sponsoring it. Okie dokie. Right, question 1. Which famous 60s singer has their ashes scattered in a scattered in a church in Henley-on-Thames? The answer is Dusty Springfield. Question 2. Which London Underground station's name is made up of 2 types of cheese? The answer is Swiss Cottage. Question 3A. Which 2 60s male singers made appearances in a soap? The answer is Davy Jones and Peter Noone. And 3B, which characters did they play? And that was Davy Jones played, I think it's Edna Sharple's grandson, and Peter Noone played Len Fairclough's son. Hope I pronounced that correctly. Question 4. What is a gummy squirrel? And the answer is, it is a sea cucumber that was discovered in the Pacific Ocean. Question 5A. What is the name of the first tennis Grand Slam of the calendar year? And that is the Australian Open. And where is it held? In Melbourne, in Australia. 1 second, Chris is... are you adding?
Robin Bristol.
Oh, okay. She's adding names to the people who've won.
No,
He's just...
he's got all. He just
we
wrote in.
may have a new quiz winner, like quiz champion. Oh my goodness, thank you. Right, so Eric in Haverfordwest And his grandson actually guessed the name of the underground station. So well done to Robert. Eric, well done to you, but I'm going to give that one to Robert. Really, he won that one. Jenny on Hailing Island, well done. Thank you so much. She nearly got them all. She only missed half of one question. So, you were almost the queen again. Bob in Bristol is the new reigning champion. Well done, Bob. He has an email, which I will read in a moment. Yes, you are correct, Bob. I did originally state 60s icons, and then I clarified by saying singers because people were getting a bit confused. So I'm glad that helped you out. Well done. You are the reigning champion. Michael in Sherborne and Alan in Orpington. Almost got them all. Nearly. You've been knocked off your throne, though. Jason in Southsea and Milad in Portsmouth. Well done, everybody, for taking part. Thank you so much.
Candis's quiz was kindly sponsored by Dave from Wenham near the New Forest.
Well done, everybody. Thank you so much, Dave, and thank you all for taking part. That was very good. Well done. Those were hard questions. The only one I knew was the sea cucumber. So, Fred the Red from Romsey has requested Slade, and he said any Slade song. Now, I'm pretty sure all of the Slade songs are actually from out of our time frame, bar one. I might be wrong there. There could be more, but I know that their first one is from 1969, and it was actually released pre any album. It was only as a single, and it was released under the name The Slade, and it is Wild Winds Are Blowing.
Jenny, John, and Sister Susie say that I'll be back. But I don't know what they're talking about, but Daddy's sure mad. I can't understand it, why they're getting so uptight. I don't think I'll stick around here anymore mortified. While winds are blowing, rivers steam are flowing, so I better get going, try to leave it all behind. While winds are blowing, rivers steam are flowing, so I better get going there, to get a little peace of mind.
It's been very crazy this morning. Right. I know, Dave, I know. And that's nothing against you. I think I just changed it to male singers so that it was a little bit easier for people because nobody was getting it. People were getting confused. We were getting all sorts of random answers. So I thought, well, I'll just, I'll make it a little bit easier for them because I'm nice. Where are we at? Speaking of cats, my friend started a cat rescue and I'm going to be a cat foster. Aw, that's cool. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, your daughter has 3 cats. Oh, I love cats. Yeah, I guess the problem is that people understand things differently. Like, I didn't think icons would be a problem. I thought it would be understandable. Didn't really know how to reword it. Chris came up with a way to reword it. So I guess people just interpret words differently, don't they? Dave, thank you. I'll try to remember that. Will you remind me? Hopefully it's not mud, glorious mud next week.
Spencer the postman says the original name was Ambrose Slade. Did you say something?
Oh yeah, I said they released this one under the name The Slade. Ambrose Slade. Okay. Thank you. And that was Slade with Wild Winds Are Blowing. They released that song under the name The Slade. And Spencer the postman says their original name was Ambrose Slade. So there you go. Every day's a school day. We are running out of time very quickly. I'm going to try and play. Do you know what, Spencer? I'm going to try play your song. If I can't play it by the end of the show, I'm going to play it for you next week. Spencer didn't actually request a song. I just felt like he deserved one. But we do have one more request here. This is Jenny on Hailing Island, and she requested Jan and Dean with Popsicle.
My fears and teachers got me working too hard. Relax at the school, sitting out in the yard. Just me and my baby, I'm holding her hand. And pop, here comes that popsicle man. Orange, lemon, cherry, and lime.
Right, I'm glad I caught your show today. Yes, I am too, Becky. And not done yet, guys. You still me for about 6 minutes. Thank you all for joining me, though. You know how much I always appreciate it. Oh, it feels like it's gone really dark. I think one of the lights has just gone out. I've got to go to the gym after this and then do some work. This is very Grease. I like this. I'm actually going to keep Friday mornings off just so I can make it here. Ah. And then you can tell us about your new cats that you have. I love cats. I do. I think they're my favourite animals.
It's a loony bin. Fred the Red, it just played that slave one, didn't you? He said the original name of their group was the In-Betweens, then it was Amber Slade, and then it was Slade.
Thank you. Okay.
Well,
the In-Betweens. They changed the name a lot.
So Spencer the Postman knew something, he knows more. So.
It's just always like that, isn't it?
Kids, almost.
It is like a competition. I should be taking two in for 5 days at the end of the month while their owners get set up in the house they're moving to. Oh, you have to send us pictures. And that was Popsicle by Jan and Dean from 1963, as requested by Jenny on Hailing Island. Thank you so much, Jenny. So Fred the Red says, apparently Slade were originally called the In-Betweens, or the In-Betweens, and then they were called Ambrose Slade, and then they were released that single under the name The Slade, and that was the only one they did under The Slade, and then they changed it to just Slade. They changed their name a lot. So we've only got about 4 minutes left, everybody. Can you believe how quickly this has gone? Yeah, thank you so much for everybody for listening. Thank you for joining us on YouTube. Please keep an eye out on all of our social media so you don't miss anything fun, because we do lots of fun behind the scene things. And yeah, definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel because it's free for you, but it helps support the studio. It's basically like giving us free money, so definitely do that. What else have we got? We have next week we have another quiz, which I never do them. Dave always does them for me. He sends them to me and I just like double check the answers, although not that I would ever know the answers, mind you. Yeah, and then other than that, I'll give you an update on my garden. But I'm going to have to leave you. So thank you so much for joining me this week. It has been wonderful as always. Thank you, Chris, for doing reception. Thank you, Michael, for sponsoring my show. Thank you, everybody, for all of your requests. I'm going to leave you with John Barry and We Have All the Time in the World. Go and enjoy the sun if you have it. See you guys next week.
Tony's back now.
Okay.
As well.
I haven't. Do you know?
Fred the Red did say thank you for playing that song.
Oh, that's okay. I don't remember if I sent him that thing now. I didn't. Where is it? This song, I love this song so much. Oh, thank you, Becky. Yeah, make sure you do get pictures, please. What do you know what color they are? My cats are black and white. I really want an orange cat though. We have another little ginger human being, and it's not human, another little ginger being in the house. Be nice. And I love you guys all as well. My hair this morning. I really do. Angel is my absolute highlight of my week. My friend is just sorting things out before we go ahead. It's very exciting. I don't even know how you go about setting up a cat rescue, but what a cool thing to do. Definitely an awesome thing to do. You'd have to have so much patience. My cat pooped in my pot plant in my dining room and I wanted to skin him, so I'm not sure I'm the right person for a cat rescue. And to be fair though, he knows better. He's not from an abused home. He's just a spoiled little what's it. Sorry guys, I'll be right back with you. I've got to keep an eye on the thing.
Our late breakfast was sponsored by Michael in the lovely county of Candis in Scotland and is helping to keep the chat and music flowing on Angel Radio.
Angel Radio, music and memory.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Enjoying the sights and sounds of the countryside is only in Wight.
Now the cows at SHM in front of
Fantastic, right. Yeah, that's true. They have us as staff. We don't own them. Right, everybody. They do remember that. It's ingrained in their DNA, I think. Right, guys, thank you so much for joining me this morning. I always appreciate you, always enjoy you so much. And well done to Robert for getting that answer, because that was a tricky one. Hopefully we'll see you next week. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Martin. Thank you, Becky. Thank you, Mark and Jason. And who else is here? There's so many people here this morning. Eric, Dave. My goodness, there's so many people. If I've missed your name out, I'm so sorry. There's just so many people. But thank you all so, so much. And I'll see you guys next week. See you guys later. And I'm getting hearts sent to me.